1. End of colonialism, independence movements. As World War II came to a close, the dismantling of colonial empires brought newfound opportunities for Arab nations to assert their independence. Countries like Egypt, Syria, and Lebanon embarked on nationalistic movements demanding an end to foreign rule. The expulsion of British forces from Egypt in 1952 and the establishment of the Republic of Lebanon in 1943 exemplified the triumphs of these early independence struggles. 2. The Arab-Israeli conflict, emergence and perpetuation. The establishment of the State of Israel in 1948 intensified geopolitical tensions in the region. The Arab-Israeli conflict became a defining feature of the post-war era, with Arab nations united by a shared opposition to Israel, experiencing a series of wars and conflicts. The wars of 1948, 1956, 1967, and 1973 shaped the political landscape of the Middle East, leaving lasting implications on regional dynamics. 3. Nasserism and Pan-Arabism. Egypt's leadership role. Egypt, under the charismatic leadership of Gamal Abdel Nasser, emerged as a pivotal player in the Arab world. Nasser's vision of Pan-Arabism sought to unite Arab nations against imperialism and promote social justice. His nationalization of the Suez Canal in 1956 and his advocacy for Arab unity resonated with many, although the practical realization of these goals proved challenging. 4. Modernization efforts, economic and social transformations. Arab countries embarked on ambitious modernization programs in the mid-20th century. Oil-rich nations, particularly those in the Arabian Gulf, experienced economic booms that funded large-scale infrastructure projects and social welfare initiatives. However, modernization efforts were not uniform, leading to disparities between oil-rich states and those with fewer natural resources. 5. Ba'athism and secular Arab nationalism, Syria and Iraq. The Ba'ath Party, founded in the 1940s, gained prominence in Syria and Iraq, promoting secular Arab nationalism. Leaders like Hafez al-Assad in Syria and Saddam Hussein in Iraq embraced Ba'athist ideologies, emphasizing socialist policies, state-led economic development, and resistance against external influences. 6. Islamic revival and political Islam, 1970s-1980s. The late 20th century witnessed a resurgence of Islamic identity and political Islam in Arab countries. Movements like the Muslim Brotherhood gained influence, challenging secular governments and advocating for the implementation of Islamic law. The Iranian Revolution of 1979 further fueled Islamic revivalism, impacting political landscapes across the Arab world. 7. Gulf states' economic transformation, the rise of petrodollars. The discovery of oil in the Arabian Gulf transformed the economies of countries like Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Qatar. The influx of petrodollars enabled these states to diversify their economies, invest in infrastructure, and become major players on the global stage. However, this economic success also led to social and cultural challenges. 8. Palestinian struggle and intifadas. The Palestinian question remained a central issue in Arab politics. The displacement of Palestinians and the Israeli occupation of Palestinian territories fueled resistance movements. The First Intifada 1987-1993 and the Second Intifada 2005 underscored the persistent challenges and complexities surrounding the quest for Palestinian statehood. 9. Arab Spring, 2010-2012 uprisings. The early 21st century witnessed a wave of protests and uprisings across the Arab world known as the Arab Spring. Fueled by grievances related to corruption, economic hardships, and political repression, people in countries like Tunisia, Egypt, Libya, Yemen, and Syria called for democratic reforms. While the outcomes varied, the Arab Spring highlighted the aspirations for political change and social justice. 10. Ongoing challenges and future prospects. Arab countries continue to grapple with a myriad of challenges, including political instability, economic disparities, and regional conflicts. The evolving geopolitical landscape, external interventions, and the shifting dynamics of global politics pose ongoing considerations for the future of the Arab world. Conclusion.